Hey, fellow readers, I'm Jessica.
And I'm Ashley.
And this is
Series
Series Sisters. Hey.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up?
it's us. We're here.
We're here and we're doing stuff.
How was your week? Was it good, bad, medium?
It was fine. It was a week. I went to the foot doctor. Got a shot of bee pollen. No, I got a cortisone shot in my heel. It feels so much better.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I didn't go to the foot doctor.
Well, that's good.
I didn't go to any doctor this week.
Ooh, no
So,
appointments. That's big.
We are old.
Yeah.
Talking about the
Doctor's
doctor.
appointments. I felt old when I went in there, and it's like every other person going into the foot doctor is like 800 years old. And I'm sitting in the chair filling out my insurance thing. I just felt ridiculous. I have all these orthopedic shoes walking by me. I'm almost at the orthopedic shoe phase.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You see a good pair of orthopedics.
And just can't help myself.
It's cool.
Yeah.
My week was just stupid. Work stress.
Busy.
Yep.
Dumb.
Potty training the toddler.
Oh yeah, she's doing really good.
She's doing pretty good. It's mostly if she doesn't feel like it. If she's busy, she doesn't want to.
Well, I still do that sometimes.
You've done that your whole life.
I know I have. I used never mind. I'm not going to tell everyone what I used to do as a child. I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
Because if you have kids and you're thinking, why the hell did they do this? It may not be normal, but at least you can know that I did it too. I have ADD, currently diagnosed at age 37.
Yay.
But I used to not want to go to the bathroom, so I would pee my pants, then I would hide the disgusting underwear under my bed and change my underwear, and then my mom would come in and see that I have like 3 crusty, disgusting underpants under my bed, and I'd get in trouble. So if your kid is gross,
how
they'll
old are
grow
we
out of
talking?
it.
Are we talking like
I was 14. No, I'm just kidding.
4?
We were at the house, so I was at least 5.
Oh, you were
I was
in grade school.
Probably 5 or 6. I knew better.
Okay.
The bathroom was across the hall, but I was doing shit. So,
Well, okay.
on that note,
So I wanted to ask you, what kind of animal would you want to be?
me personally,
This is very important.
me personally, if I would want to, what animal would I want to be?
Yeah.
A narwhal, because they're the unicorns of the sea, and they're the best animal in the world.
Well,
They're cool. And it's like a big tooth that sticks out of their head. It's made of the same stuff.
oh, it's bone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like tooth bone. And only the dudes have it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's because they're trying to impress the ladies.
Yeah, with their long guy.
bone.
Look at my tooth.
Ew.
Don't I look great?
Do they?
I don't know that they even fight with them. They might, but I don't know that they do.
No. My
Oh.
question. They're not mammals, right?
They're whales. So yes.
Okay. Are they whales?
Yeah. They usually, obviously whales don't interspecies breed, but recently there have been some, I don't feel like I'm making this up. I feel like I read it somewhere, but it could have been a dream. I don't know. That they bred with sperm whales.
Huh.
And narwhals, my answer to that question. I asked my daughter what animal I would be, and she said I would be a black cat because my hair is dark and sometimes I'm mean for no reason. She also said that Jessica would be a almost said a gray whale. I got whales on the brain. Gray wolf. And
I love gray wolves.
she said that I said you were common because a gray wolf is so common. But
Wow.
she said you weren't common, you were rare because she likes you.
Oh.
She always used to, I'm going to go live with Aunt Jessica, like when I'd make her brush her teeth. And Jessica wouldn't make me brush my teeth.
Your daughter
Is a B word.
I love her. But she has insulted me in such a way
She cuts deep.
that I have to rethink my choices, my life choices. She just, it's usually about my parenting.
Because I'm so great at it. Jesus.
Or my financial decisions.
She's
She kind of
ridiculous.
stopped that eventually because she was like, you're the only one working. Like, because I was a single mom.
Yeah.
But it was funny when she would make fun of me.
Well, at least she grew up a little bit.
Well, I'm glad she likes me.
Yeah.
I would want to be a wolf.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Chad says I'm a capybara.
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 Those are weird and giant and rodent-y.
I think it's just because I'm easygoing. And I just...
Are you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, I can get along with pretty much anyone, even if I don't like them. Wow. Getting some looks.
I just haven't seen this.
Okay. You've known me my whole life. That's fine. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get started.
Jump right in.
We will finish the book today.
Okay.
And then we will have a bony ep for you on Friday.
Gotta get down on
we
it.
will just, I think we're just going to kind of talk about how we felt about the book, things we liked, we didn't like. We got some fun questions we have for each other. So it should be entertaining.
At least for us. Sorry if it's not for you.
I guess.
We're going to have a good time.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
We left off. The crew had just been, I guess, taken by the people at the Drowning Lands. And they were taking apart the ship.
Yes. And the queen was all, because what's her name? Found her mama.
Hime.
Yes. And the queen was all, kill that bullet. And then we left off.
Okay. So
kill that bullet.
Okay. So, yes, she had just said kill him. Once again, Pisces throws herself between Oren and the guards. No, Caledonia, Pisces pleads. Caledonia says, my queen, he is a bullet, and for that alone, he deserves to die. But he's also the only hope we have of finding our family. We lost our brothers to the bullet fleet 4 years ago. This boy has seen them. He knows where they sail. It's unfortunate, but we need him. After a long moment, the queen says, very well. But while he is here, he will stay by your side. If he is discovered anywhere except in your immediate presence, he will die.
Fair enough.
The Drowning Lands village is a network of stilted houses, grouped in like 3 or 4s with rope bridges connecting them. Caledonia and Oren are taken to a house farther away from the rest of the village. Oren is tethered to Caledonia by a rope, so she's got it like tied around her waist.
Right.
He's got it tied to his wrists.
Gotcha.
The following morning, they meet with Sipa, who explains that repairing the ship will take about 9 days, maybe 10. Caledonia says they do not have that kind of time. She tells Sipa that her crew will help, and they need it done in a week.
I'm sorry. They took it apart so much in like fucking 20 minutes that it's going to take that long to put it back together.
Yeah, so she says they're really good at taking ships apart, but not putting them back together because they don't usually put the ships back together once they take them apart.
So they're not good. But don't they put other things together with the pieces from the ship?
No, I think they sell it to the bullets for stuff.
Well,
or not really sell it, not like they're getting paid. But also the Mors Navis has a lot of damage already just from all the battles it's been into lately.
Fine.
So the crew works in shifts day and night. All the while, Oren stays tethered to Caledonia. He's very careful to always anticipate her moves and never let the rope pull taut. He offers to help. He offers to help, saying he used to be a ship tech, but she refuses. By the end of the 6th day, the Mors Navis is in better shape than it's ever been, and they will be ready to leave in the morning.
Something's gonna happen.
Something always happens. The command crew meets in Caledonia's cabin to discuss their next move. After leaving the drowning lands, they will travel north through the perpetual storm. Basically, this is an area of sea that is always storming, obviously.
Hence the name.
Yes, it's a real pain in the ass.
What kind of storm?
Like
a sea storm.
Storms that happen on seas.
Like some thunder.
Big waves, thunder,
Big waves,
lightning, wind,
right.
rain. You name it.
It's there.
Oren had drawn a schematic of Electra and shows them the most strategic point of impact. He says to Pisces, I can't guarantee it, but your brother used to be assigned to the engines here. And yours is more likely to be in the command tower somewhere, he says to Caledonia without looking at her. In the end, the only plan that seems to have a chance is to disable the electrical field, ram the ship, and board with a low kill order, so as not to kill one of their brothers. Their last night in the cabin, Caledonia notices how bad Oren's wrists are from being bound for weeks. She gathers alcohol and gauze and has him sit on the floor. She unbinds him and says, this is going to feel like hell. Oren responds, don't enjoy
I've
it
already
too.
been through hell.
You don't know what hell
You
is.
don't know. You know nothing of hell. That's another Pirates.
Oh my
quote.
God.
I'm so
Every
sorry, you guys.
time.
I'll come up with another movie to quote for the next book.
He says, don't enjoy it too much. She laughs and says, don't tell me what to do. After she's cleaned and wrapped his wrists, she returns his bindings, but doesn't make them quite as tight this time. Oren tells her, I would help you even if I weren't your prisoner.
Oh, why?
Caledonia asks, why?
Why? Why, Oren?
Why? Why?
Why?
He responds,
Do what?
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 Okay. He responds, he took my family too. I was born in the holster, given to service by the time I was 7. Even our parents tell us Eric is the only father we have, the only father we need. Not all of us believe it. Caledonia asks, did you? He said, mostly at first. I had no reason not to. But last year, Eric ordered me to prove my devotion and kill my birth father. Did you? She asked. No, but I didn't save him. Eric shot him in front of me. They're both silent for a while.
Guy.
I know, he sucks.
He sounds like a winner.
Mm,
No, he doesn't.
no.
Don't worry, guys. I don't really like him.
Okay, Ashley loves Eric.
No.
They're both silent for a while. Caledonia thinks about Oren and how he has the knowledge of the conscription schedule, the schematic of Electra, how he knows their brothers will be on that ship. It's not the knowledge of a lowly bullet. She asks, who are you to him? And Oren answers, a 5-son.
Oh, shit.
Oren was a
them.
5-son.
Well, that's one of their names.
Oren and Lear.
Oh, sorry.
I assume there's 3 more because there's...
5.
Are there 5? Did I make that up just because it's called a 5-son?
No.
I might have.
So there's not 5 of them?
I don't know if there are.
Well, that's a really stupid fucking name then if there's not 5 of them.
I don't know. I don't think it's really been specific. It might in the other books. Maybe that's why I'm thinking that.
We're going to say that's what happened.
Okay. Because I've read all the books, but it was a while ago. Okay. Anyways. The next morning, the crew boards the Mors Navis. Caledonia and the others have been worried that Hime might choose to stay there with her family. But Hime surprises them and rejoins the crew. The queen has filled their food supply as much as possible, reinforced their hull, and charged everything that needs charging. The ship is ready to depart, and they are led out of the grasslands safely. They sail north. Okay, am I boring you?
No, I'm
Ashley just
sorry.
yawned.
I'm sorry.
So big. It's so dramatic.
I was trying not to. I'm struggling. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They sail north through smooth seas until the following day.
Then they get a rookie.
A rookie? They get a rookie.
I was hoping to God it didn't come out like that. I was trying to say rough.
What?
And what did I say?
You said a rookie. Anyway. Then they get a rookie.
Oh, rocky and rough is what I was trying to say.
Why didn't you say like roughy?
Look, I don't know what my brain did.
They're sailing through the perpetual storm. Remember? So it's going to be stormy.
It's gonna be stormy.
They see a storm approaching and the crew jumps into action. I mean, just one, not a bunch.
Well, technically it's more than one if all of them are doing them.
All the actions. Securing anything that can be tossed around by the storm and cause injuries. Caledonia commands, all hands to stations. Get those masts down. 3 of the 4 masts collapse into their chamber, but one is stuck. Red says, Captain, it won't come down. Must be a gear stuck. We can work on a manual fix, but it will take time. Pisces says, I'm going to get Oren out of the hold. He's a ship tech, remember? He can help. Annoyed, Caledonia says, I'll go get him. You help Red. She runs to the hold and tells Oren, I need you topside. There's a problem with the mainmast gear. Think you can help? He responds, yes, if you trust me to do it. She unties his hands and says, I trust you not to die. They return to the deck and Caledonia sees Tin struggling to steer through the storm. She tells Oren, Red will know more. Go and make sure you strap in. She starts towards the bridge but pauses. Suddenly nervous, she just let a bullet loose on her ship with her crew. And not just a bullet, a 5-sun. A huge wave crashes onto the ship, knocking Caledonia to her feet. As the ship tilts, Caledonia slides towards the white water. The last thing she sees is Redtooth sliding down the deck towards her, and then everything goes dark.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
She can swim, right?
Yeah, she can swim.
I would hope she can swim.
When Caledonia opens her eyes, she sees Pisces scowling at her. Pie? She mutters. Pisces says, easy, Cala. We'll get some food in you. Caledonia sits up and instantly regrets it. Her head spins and she vomits at Pisces' feet. She lays back down and feels the sizable knot on the back of her head. Do you remember what happened? Pisces asks. I remember hitting the deck and Red. That's it. Pisces says, you hesitated. I saw it. I was just in time to see how you stopped in the middle of a storm to second guess yourself and your crew. I know you, maybe better than you know yourself sometimes. I saw it. You don't trust your crew, and I'm beginning to think it means you don't trust yourself.
Comforting.
Caledonia argues, that's not what happened, Pie. It was Oren. I sent Oren off to work with Red, and then he was there, and I couldn't bring myself to move away because I don't trust that bullet. Pisces and Caledonia argue for a few more minutes about trusting Oren.
Good Lord.
Yep. And how he's proven himself so far and done everything he's been asked of him. Caledonia asks, what happened to Red? Pisces answers, she nearly cut herself in half going after you like that, but she's fine, sore, maybe a little grumpier than usual. Redtooth used the roll of the ship to slide down the deck just in time to catch Caledonia. Pisces was right. She'd hesitated, and those seconds had nearly cost everything. She could have gotten them both killed. Caledonia and Pisces argue more because Caledonia's feeling shitty that all the bad things that have happened have been her fault. It was
man, she's really dropping the ball.
It was her fault they lost everything at Cloudbreak. Her fault they got stuck in the drowning lands. Her fault Pisces' shoulder was injured. Pisces says, we are being chased by the bullet fleet. They know our ship. They know your name. We have no good options available. Everyone on this ship knows it. We rely on you to make the best possible choice in whatever situation we find ourselves. And then we follow you. Highs and lows, we follow you. Caledonia says, yeah. What happens when I make too many bad choices? When we have too many lows? Pisces sits down on the bed next to Caledonia and says, we only have bad choices. We trust you because you always find a way through them. The only mistake you made last night was not trusting your decisions as much as we all do. Caledonia releases a long breath, and Pisces holds her while she cries.
Oh.
Okay. Caledonia and Pisces return topside, and Pisces says, "We broke free of the storm sometime after midnight. We don't think it's traveling this way, but Nettle is moving us through it, as though it is." Caledonia says, "Nettle, you put her at the helm?" Pisces responds, "She put herself there, and just in time, too." She explains that Tin had done her best to keep the ship steady, and Nettle planted herself at Tin's side and shouted commands. Eventually, Tin just stepped aside, and Nettle was the one navigating through the wind and waves. Continuing around the deck.
Who even is that girl? Did we find out her backstory in the other books?
In the other books, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Continuing around the deck, they see Redtooth standing, looking up into the mainmast where Orin is climbing. She shouts at him, "Could you move any slower? I thought bullets were supposed to be fast." Orin laughs. Redtooth hugs Caledonia, and then she and Orin continue teasing each other as he climbs back down. So they are becoming friends.
Aww.
Just kind of giving each other shit.
Razzin'
dazzin'.
Give him the old razzle dazzle.
Give him the old... What's the next word?
You're supposed to say razzle dazzle 'em.
No.
Yeah, he says, "Give him the old razzle dazzle 'em."
But then he says it again.
Yeah, yeah, but you missed the part. You can't jump straight into the next fucking
How
line.
was I supposed to know what fucking part you were at? You just started.
With my eyes.
Once back on the deck, Orin raises his wrists.
What?
Once Orin climbs back down, he raises his wrists, expecting Caledonia to bind his hands again and take him back to the hold. But Caledonia realizes if she doesn't demonstrate even the barest amount of trust in him, how can she expect her crew to do the same? She pushes his hands down and says, "Don't make me regret this." For 2 days, the Mors Navis travels north, eventually reaching the northern coast. The northern colonies are a scattering of towns and villages all across the coast. Nettle navigates the ship up the coast smoothly. Caledonia has officially made Nettle the helm girl. So now she's the steering girl.
Lady.
Mm-hmm. Orin.
Little helm girl.
I was trying to think of a good one. I couldn't think of anything. Orin sits on the bridge with Caledonia, trying to get his bearings and locate the best place to intercept Electra. "Finally," he says, "there's a cove just around that bend. That's the farthest colony where Electra will start gathering."
Is he a bad guy? I mean, he was a bad guy, but
Are you worried he's going to turn?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm worried that he was sent to, like,
infiltrate?
Yes. He did the things.
Why the hell would I tell you?
I don't know. You're right.
I
just
wouldn't
wanted
tell
to tell
you.
you my worries.
Yeah, that was my worry the whole time reading it. So not really my problem right now. Nettle, get us into this cove. Red, get ready. And then Caledonia heads below to find Amina and Hame preparing the weapon that they'll need to power down Electra's hull. "Amina, tell me we're ready." Amina responds, "We're ready, Captain." Caledonia, Orin, and Redtooth take the bow boat and sail to the shore. They climb up to the top of a cliff to scout for Electra. "There," Orin says. He points to a stream of smoke rising from the trees half a mile inland. The colonists are near, anticipating the same ship they were waiting for. Sadness hits Caledonia as she imagines families huddled around these fires holding their sons and daughters for the last time. Redtooth asks, "What would it take to stop him?" Orin answers, "Destroying the Agra fleet is a good tactic, honestly, but you'll never do it alone." Redtooth asks, "How many ships do we need? 5? 10? He answers, "A fleet. You need a fleet."
What constitutes a fleet? How many?
I don't know. You want to Google that and see if there is a rule in that?
Yeah.
How many ships are in a fleet?
How many ships in a fleet? As few as 2 to a several thousand. So as long as there's more than one, it's considered a fleet.
I don't feel like...
I mean, that was the AI overview, so it could be full of shit, but it's funny to think about.
It is funny. So you need more than one ship because they only have one ship. But
A fleet. Give me at least 2.
Redtooth turns to Caledonia and says, "You need a fleet. If anyone can command a fleet, it's you." "You are dreaming," Caledonia responds. Orin says, "She's right. If anyone can command a fleet, it's you." Redtooth and Orin...
What, like he knows? What, like he's been around?
I think he knows fleets. Okay.
That's true. But okay.
She's so mad.
Redtooth and Orin give each other shit while they wait for Electra. Until finally, Electra appears. Caledonia raises a telescope and says, "She's here and she's alone."
Get used to it.
She's here. She's queer. Is there more to that saying? You know
I
what?
don't think so. I think the original was the original.
I don't even know what it is I'm saying. The original saying that someone said once.
Yeah.
Oh
I love it though.
Anyways, Orin says they cap their crews around 50 or 60. They save as much room as possible for the conscripts. They outnumber Caledonia's crew, but not by much. The crew spends the next few hours preparing, and just before sunrise, Caledonia and Pisces move through the ship, drawing their individual sigils on the hands and cheeks of every girl, anywhere that will be easy for their brothers to see. Caledonia hopes that if...
It's pretty cool.
It's a good idea. She hopes that if Donnelly or Ares see their sigil, they will at least pause long enough from fighting to be taken safely by her crew. Caledonia comes to Orin last. He has been moved from the hold to a room near hers. He lets Caledonia in as she explains what she's doing. She paints her sigil on his face and says, "They'll know you're a friend now." Orin asks, "Is that what I am?" "Yes," she answers. Orin leans up and kisses her.
Uh-oh, now Pisces is going to be upset because now there's a love triangle.
So I don't think Pisces feels like that towards him.
It's more of like
It was more
sisterly.
Yeah, I think
sibling.
she was just trying to take care of him as a
Okay.
human being.
Okay.
Caledonia backs away, and Orin says, "Did I overstep?"
Yeah.
She answers, "When I want a kiss, I will be the one to take it." He smiles and says, "For the record, that kiss is there for the taking." She laughs and says, "I'll add it to our inventory." Caledonia decides that this is a good time to ask Orin the question she's been wondering about her brother. "You said my brother liked to sing at first. Can you tell me what he's like now? Is he like you? Does he want out?" Orin is reluctant but says, "I know that it goes hardest for the kids like Donnelly. He's not the same boy you knew from the Ghost. He's been out here a long time. And for bullets, survival is violence." Caledonia stands up and says, "No one knows that name except me and Pi. You didn't hear it from us. How do you know its name?"
Mm-hmm. Maybe they were friends. He's a bad guy. Is he a bad guy?
He says, "Everyone knows the Ghost, and everyone knows Ballistic Donnelly. Donnelly commands Electra."
Oh.
Donnelly's a bad guy.
Yeah, but he won't be, right? He won't be.
You look real worried.
He's her brother.
I know. Caledonia stands in a circle with Pisces, Redtooth, Amina, and Hame as they review their strategy. Amina's electromag will provide a pulse capable of interrupting the electrified hull, but no one knows for how long. They will storm Electra, and when they are close to impact, they will fire the electromag, disabling her hull before they ram her. They walk together to stand on the small deck where they can be seen by the entire crew. They are armed and ready. Looking out at her crew, Caledonia has the realization that it isn't her job to save them. It is her job, as Pisces had known from the very beginning, to lead them. Caledonia addresses the crew.
Here we go.
Sisters, I thought you came across the world to the North Water because of me. And for days, I've struggled to understand why you would take such a risk to rescue 2 boys you've never known. But I've learned something over the course of this journey. You're not here because of me. I'm here because of you. If not for you, I might have tried to do this on my own. If not for you, I'd have failed early in this journey. I cannot promise you safety. I thought I could, but we don't live in a safe world. We live in a world of no good options, but it's because of you that we can make the best of them. We fight together, and the crew answers, or not at all. With Nettle...
Nice.
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 Hey, good speech. Good speech, Caledonia. Caledonia.
With Nettle at the helm, the Mors Navis accelerates toward Electra. Shit's about to go down.
So Brother Donnelly,
Uh-huh.
does he, so he knows about the bounty then,
Yes.
and he realizes that's his sister.
Now, yes. Well, so when the bounty...
Because wasn't he like, oh shit, that's my sister? Like,
Well, when the bounty started, I don't know if it was just on the ship and they didn't know the names.
okay.
But when Hesperus knew Caledonia's name,
Yeah.
so I think they do know the name. So he would have to know it's his sister. And he would have to know about the bounty.
Okay. I'm very concerned.
Okay. Guess what? You're not going to get any answers.
Well,
So
that's real fucked up. Oh, damn it.
Mhm. Orin had suggested they ram the hole in the dead center so as not to accidentally harm Ares if he's in the engine room. Nettle lines them up and accelerates. Pisces' hand is raised, and as soon as she lowers it, Amina and Hame fire the electromag. It flies, and it hits their intended target with a loud pop. Electra's hull flashes, a web of purple light fracturing in every direction, and then it goes out. The Mors Navis rams right into the side of Electra, puncturing its hull. The girls then leap over railings and storm Electra. Amidst the fighting between girls and bullets, Caledonia spots the ballistic up on the command deck watching the fight below. It was Donnelly. His dark hair is too short to curl like it used to. His skin is pale, and now his shoulders are broad like their father's had been. She starts to run towards him, and something crashes into her from behind as a gun fires past her ear. It's Amina pushing her out of harm's way. Amina never stops moving. She rolls smoothly to her feet and drives her own sword into the belly of a charging bullet.
What a badass.
She is. Caledonia turns around, searching for the ballistic. She finds him, and his gun is fixed on Amina. The gun cracks, but it isn't Amina who hits the ground. It's Redtooth. She appeared just in time to shield Amina. Blood blooms between her shoulder blades, and her body hits the deck at Amina's feet. Amina roars with anger, raises her gun, and fires at the ballistic. He clutches his chest and falls over the rail of the bridge.
Dead?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
It's a
What?
D.
Yeah.
Donnelly's dead now?
Dead. Can you just listen to the fucking story?
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Crying, Caledonia and Amina pull Redtooth off to the side. Caledonia runs to the ballistic, kneeling in the blood pooling beside him. Calla. Pisces' voice was strong in her ear. It's not him.
Nice. Good.
Pisces grips the man's head and lifts it from the deck. His temple had no sigil. On your feet, Captain. It isn't him. It should have been, but it isn't. As each girl sees Redtooth's body, they roar and scream until that is the only sound on deck. Their cries cause bullets to falter. Be like, what the fuck is going on?
Everyone's screaming.
Everyone's screaming.
That's one way to get him to stop. Why are they yelling?
The girls take advantage of this. Caledonia climbs to the bridge and shouts, "Throw down your weapons and we'll let you live." It takes a few minutes, but soon the remaining bullets stand surrounded by her crew. While Amina and her knots guard the prisoners on deck, Caledonia and Pisces do a sweep of the area below decks. So far, there has been no sign of their brothers.
Did that motherfucker lie or did they just take him off the boat? Oh,
Yeah.
wait. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Read the story.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let me just give you all the answers right
Oh,
now.
sorry.
This is lasting way too long.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. It feels so uncomfortable. So you know what you remind me of right now? Right now, Ashley's like smiling and like kind of tilting her head.
Cool guy.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I would say on The Strangers, the girl with the mask,
yeah.
that's the smiling girl.
Yeah.
That's what you remind me of right now.
Except I'm not wearing a mask. That's just
Right,
my
that's
face.
just your fucking face.
I'll take it.
Caledonia and Pisces clear every room on level 1, level 2, and then they move to level 3. Pisces shoves open the engine room door, and as soon as she does, someone snatches her wrist, pulling her inside. Caledonia aims her gun at him. As he holds Pisces against him, his hands poised to snap her neck. And there on his temple is a sigil. Aries, it's us, Caledonia says. He doesn't snap her neck, but he doesn't release her. Aries, I know you remember us. Look, that's Pisces. Pi, your sister. Aries says, my sister died a long time ago. Caledonia says, on the Ghost, right? She wasn't on board when it was attacked. Remember? She went to the shore with me. Aries suddenly releases her and steps back. Pisces raises her hand saying, it's me, Pisces. And then they hug and cry.
Oh.
Love.
Yes. Oh my God. I feel like I'm in here with a wild animal.
Good.
Oh. Caledonia asks, Aries, where's Donnelly? Aries says, Calla, I'm sorry, but he left a month ago. Once Caledonia is back on the Mors Navis, Tin reports that there was 12 wounded and 5 dead, including Redtooth. Tin then says, our scouts also spotted a bullet fleet on approach, about 10 miles out. The same ones that chased us out of Cloudbreak. It was Lear.
That motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Set the charges, Caledonia says, and bring our girls home. It's time to go. Caledonia runs to her room, overcome with all kinds of emotion, sorrow for the loss of Redtooth, helpless at the fact that Donnelly was now out of reach, joy for Pisces finding Aries, and anger for Lear and her need for revenge. She decides that she can't ask her crew to risk their lives again so she can get revenge. She can't be responsible for any more deaths. She will go after him alone. She spins around to see Orin in her doorway, and suddenly she crosses the room and kisses him.
Oh, shit. She needs to let off some sexual steam.
Sexual?
Chocolate.
Big old hot and heavy kiss.
I'll never give.
Calla, Pisces shouts, and Caledonia and Orin break apart. Glaring, Pisces says, we need you topside, now.
That's not it, is it?
Of the book?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Whoa, you panicked.
You said I was going to be mad, so that would have made me mad.
There's a little bit more. Caledonia meets with Pisces, Amina, and Hame to discuss the next plan of action. Whatever Pisces felt about the kiss she had just witnessed, she won't share it here in front of the others. Caledonia decides they will sail west along the coast to provide some cover and leave cable mines adrift behind them to hopefully slow the bullets down. She and Pisces are left on the command deck alone. Caledonia says, Pi, I need you to take command. You have Aries and the loyalty of this crew. As soon as I'm gone, take the ship and run. Use Orin and Aries to figure out how to punch the net and get out of the bullet seas forever. Pisces says, why are you talking like this? What do you mean gone? We have the lead. We're fast and smart and we've sailed those waters. This is no worse than anything we faced before. It was time Caledonia told her the truth about what happened that night on the beach. I'm the reason our families were killed. That night on the island, I met a bullet. Instead of killing him, I let my guard down and gave away the ship. If it weren't for me, they'd still be here. Pisces' expression didn't change. Why don't you look surprised? Pisces answers, because this isn't surprising. You showed up with a gut wound you never explained, and you've always
Right.
felt guilty about that night. You made a mistake. We've all made mistakes. But my mistakes get people killed, Caledonia says. Pisces says, Cala, I forgive you. Is that what you need to hear? I forgive you. But if you do this, if you leave your crew now and go off to fight this bullet on your own, then you're
That's
betraying the
dumb.
family you've built.
Yep.
Is that what
big,
you want?
Stupid.
With tears in her eyes, Caledonia answers, I'm sorry.
Oh.
So the Moors Navy sails away. And Caledonia is
Just bobbing out there.
She's just bobbing. She's using the lung and the toe.
Oh,
T-O-W.
yes.
The long toe.
The lung and toe. Body parts. Caledonia swims out to the wreckage of Electra while the Moors Navy sails away. She will wait there until Lear's ship arrives to inspect the damage, and she will board the Bale Blossom, hopefully without being detected. In her waterproof pack, she carries a single remote charge and her gun, and in her belt, she carries a simple dagger. It was time to return it to its rightful owner. It's the one he stabbed her with.
Fuck him up,
Mhm.
girl.
She quietly climbs over the railing onto the Bale Blossom and, staying close to the shadows, makes her way to Lear's cabin. She makes sure it's empty and slips inside. She grabs the remote charge from her pack and secures it under his bed. She wants to kill him with her own two hands, but this is a backup just in case.
As long as that guy dies.
She stands and notices a huge mural of bale flowers on one of the walls.
Seriously.
This guy is obsessed. As she inspects the painting up close, she hears, "They're perfect, don't you think?"
Oh. what
She
a
tries to
creep.
spin and look at him, but hands close firmly over her arms, holding her in place. I think they're perfect. Symmetrical and persistent. Rather like you, Caledonia Styx.
Ew.
Lear wasn't surprised to find her here. She throws her head back into his face, feeling the crack of bone against bone, and then she was free. He says, I always wondered what happened to your ship that night. I went back, of course. We always go back once the fires have gone out, to collect whatever remains and fold it into our fleet, but your ship was gone. It was a disappointment. I imagine you were similarly disappointed today. Caledonia starts to panic.
Hey, what a... See? I don't like this.
My brother, where's my brother? He answers. Interested in joining him? I'm not sure you'll like where that takes you. Caledonia lunges at him, and they punch and kick and elbow,
And bite.
stumbling out of Lear's cabin onto the main deck. Bullets circle around them, ready to assist their leader if he commands it. Lear grabs Caledonia by her hair and says, Bale Blossom, you survived. Now I get to kill you again and go after your
Whoa.
beautiful crew. Where have they gone, by the way? Tell me, and this will go much better for you. Caledonia frees herself, but Lear charges into her, lifting her from her feet. She suddenly stopped. A metal spike sliced through her back into her gut. She manages to get the small remote from her belt and presses the button. An explosion throws fire and screams into the air, and Lear is thrown aside by the blast. Caledonia is able to leverage her body off the spit, and she disappears over the railing into the water.
Ouch.
She uses the other remote to call back the tow. She presses the button again and again, but the tow doesn't come. She is too weak to wait. Her head slips beneath the water. Caledonia, hoist your eyes. She hears her mother's voice calling to her, and then something bumps into her side. She reaches out and feels the handle of the tow and the strap of the lung next to it. Hoist your eyes. The call came again as though from some faraway world. Nia, hoist your eyes.
Oh, it's her
It's Donnelly
brother.
this time, the brother she'd lost. Caledonia wraps her fingers around the handle of the toe, and then she opens her eyes.
That's fucking it.
The end.
I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm upset. I'm fucking upset.
I know. How do you feel right now?
Mad.
Are you mad right now?
Mm-hmm. Because was he really there, or was she just hallucinating because she's about to die?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I can't.
I guess listen, you guys need to read
Or listen.
to the book. And
To get the
second one,
vibes. Yeah. What are the next ones called?
let me just tell you, because I forgot, because it's been a little while.
Fine.
Okay. You know what? Listen to the bonus episode. Oh, there it is. Okay. We got Steel Tide and Stormbreak, but I can't remember which one.
Feel like Stormbreak is number 2.
That might be number 2. And then Steel Tide is number 3. Well, stay tuned. We will release our bonus episode in a couple days, and it should be somewhat entertaining. Then Ashley is going to tell us about her book. Oh, you were wrong?
I was wrong. Stormbreak's the third one.
Okay, so Steel Tide is number 2, and then Stormbreak is number 3.
Yep.
All right. Do you want to talk about the book that you're gonna do? Or a little?
I read it once a long time ago. It's not going to be. I was gonna do a Nora Roberts book, but I figure we made you listen to Girl Pirates, so maybe we should give you something a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
So Dean Koontz, love him. He's great. One thing that I'll try to do is to. He's really good at like setting up vibes and like making you just really fucking uncomfortable. And so I'll try to make sure and add those little phrases so that you can get a little bit of the vibe. But it's the Frankenstein series is what it's called. There's 5 books in the series, so it is a bit of a commitment. I honestly have read the first book and I did not read any of the others.
Oh.
I forgot about it for a while and I really need to read them. And it's been so long, I barely remember what happens. It's one of those where it's like, couldn't tell you, but I remember enjoying myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's some names though in there that I had to look up and they're very odd.
Because they're pronounced weird or spelled weird?
Spelled weird. And so I
Listen
didn't.
to your book.
Oh, yeah. Should I listen to my books, Jessica?
Just forget it.
Anyway, the first book is called Prodigal Son, and I think everybody will like it.
I'm excited about it.
Yes.
I have not read these. Yeah.
Hopefully I do as good of a job as you did, Jess.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
It's
You're
a
welcome.
learning process.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's the end.
All right.
Stay tuned for the Boney on Friday. Okay. Are we beeping again?
No.
Beep.
All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye. Love you.
Bye. Love you.